9 of the 16 cars on the lead lap take this occasion to pit under this caution flag. Kevin Harvick and Greg Biffle getting 4 tires. On the backstretch pit, the 38 of Mark Green came in as well. Among the leaders,
Kenny Wallace, Scott Riggs, Bobby Hamilton Jr., Shane Mill, Todd Bodine, and Jimmy Spencer also pitted. Steve Burns.
With Wes Warren, crew chief for Mark Green. Wes, did that caution come at a good time? Your strategy was a short pit.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of how we got there. You know, Mark's doing an excellent job. We come from 25th up to about 13th, and that was a bad call, you know, or a hard call to come in the first time, but we were running a little hot, and that's got us to second, but we're just a little too tight. And, you know, that's what I told the guys here. If we catch another caution, we're going to stop early again, make them do it. Some of them come, some of them didn't. So we'll see how it turns out.
Green flag, green flag.
Green flag.
Jeff Green
right here. Ooh, almost a wreck on the front straightaway.
close. Jeff Green has Randy LaJoie with him on this restart, and Kevin Grubb in third.
Jeff Green and the 6 guys behind him stayed out. Kevin Harvick, he's in the 8th position. He's the first car of the leaders that pitted.
And Harvick just passed the 12 car on the apron.
Was the only place left.
They were 3 wide, and he was on the apron.
All clear, all clear.
Scott Wimmer is 4th, Johnny Sauter 5th, and Mike McLaughlin has climbed to 6th.
This restart was incredible. These cars are running. Watch the 29 get in the back.
Brian Vickers, the
Vickers, they go 3 wide here. They hang together. They go up the hill. Here comes Harvick down the inside. Now wait, they're not done yet. Now they start down the back. 3 wide again. Harvick takes the apron under the yellow line. If he was at Daytona, he'd be out of bounds. But here it's just a good place to pass.
It's just Bristol.
Pass them where you catch them.
You'd call it the pass in the grass, but there's no grass left here. It's all the outside of the track.
The main thing here is if you make it or not. No matter where you pass them or how, it's just if you make it or not.
Well, Mike McLaughlin's strategy is looking a lot better. After pitting 1 caution ago, giving up the lead to pit, McLaughlin has now climbed back up to 6th place. Here are the fellas he's chasing, including 2nd place Randy LaJoie and 3rd place Kevin Grubb.
And these guys, 2 cars that stayed out as well a while ago, just like Jeff Green, the leader.
That 40 car bounced off the fence again, almost got into the side of Biffle. Here comes the 29 under him.
Dick Berggren.
Well, Kevin Harvick pitted with 100 laps to go in this event, took 4 tires and fuel. They're only allowed 2 sets of tires under caution. Harvick has got all he can take. No more under caution for Harvick. The match.
Then rookie Scott Riggs gave up the 5th spot with 4 fresh tires. He restarted at 12th. Harold, why did you guys pit? Some of the other leaders did not. Well, we needed another adjustment for the car to be right. We pushed the nose in earlier. Water temp, I didn't want it to start creeping up as we went. So I figured it was a good time to get some tape off and make that last adjustment we needed. So we're done for the day as far as pitch goes. Maybe we'll get a little luck out there and these other guys will come and we'll get some good track condition at the end. They don't have to. We could have made it. That was just the best thing for us to do. Better to have a safe day and not hurt a motor and get another adjustment on the car. We'll see what happens.
Better safe than sorry down here in the 10 pit.
Good battle in 2nd spot, but Randy LaJoie works to hold off the Mechanicsville, Virginia driver Kevin Grubb.
Now he's talking about tape on the grill. What happens here is you practice this. It was real cool this morning. You start the race, it's pretty cool, but you get out with all this traffic, you find out you got too much tape on the grill and the temperature's creeping up. You got to do something about it.
Look at Scott Wimmer, the 23 car. He started deep in the field as well, and I talked to his crew chief this morning, Robin Barker, and he said our car is really good on long runs. They elected to stay out that time. He's up here battling Randy LaJoie and Kevin Grubb for the 2nd position. Right now, they're a little over 2 1/4 seconds, though, behind leader Jeff Green. He's starting to get into a lot of lap traffic, though.
This place is starting to stand up here watching this start to remind me of that song Dizzy. I'm so dizzy, my head is spinning. These guys, they're spinning out there, we're spinning up here.
You know, right now, I believe Kevin Grubb is a little bit quicker. Randy got out of shape right there, so it don't matter. I'll say he's a little quicker than Randy LaJoie. He just couldn't get by him.
Nice save by LaJoie.
Yes, it was. Regrouping, comes back to racing 4th here.
Jump sideways on him.
stomp.
Jeff Green, the leader. That puts Kevin Grubb as the new second place car, 2.4 seconds behind.
Not bad. Clear high.
Something we hadn't heard all day. Clear high. Clear anywhere.
The spotter definitely gets a workout here.
Well, this is that time of the race where got some. Oh man, he got off the fence.
It was Bobby Hamilton Jr. And Jeff Green having a little traffic trouble here. Number 21. Green works his way by Casey Mears.
Tony Raines love to see a caution to see if he can get his lap back there in the 33 car.
Little 54 car running sitting there in second place. And car looks pretty good right now.
He's not having an easy time getting through traffic, though, Darrell.
No, but I think he's being really cautious.
Yep.
And he's kind of passing guys in a safe place, not forcing the issue.
Johnny Sauter in the 2 car. It's hard to believe when you look at that thing. That shows you aerodynamics means nothing here. He's sitting there in 9th position.
Yeah, that was a Chevrolet when this race started. It's a thing now.
Yep. Now, Tim Sauter lost a lap or two in that crash earlier. Right behind him back at the 6th caution at lap 99.
Scott Riggs trying to work his way back toward the front.
Oh, back straightaway. Greg Biffle turns McMurray around, and he saves it.
No caution.
Wow.
These guys are getting good now. They can spin around, keep going. They've had enough practice.
Well, we stay green.
It's the second time I think McMurray's been up bottom or something.
Yeah, he was in the first one at lap 8.
Jeff Green, 75 laps to go. 1.8 second lead. Flat Stanley, hang on, baby.
Whoa.
Yep.
I think he's trying to get out of the way. Nice try.
Just barely hits that inside wall.
So McMurray will pit as the race leader. Jeff Green gets back up into traffic again.
And what happens with Jeff Green right now, cars he's trying to lap, they're not going to give him a break. But the guys back in 2nd and 3rd, Kevin Grubb, Scott Wimmer, they'll move over. So that's one reason that they close in so fast on Jeff Green, who's leading the race.
Trying to get past Kerry Earnhardt. He gives him the low lane.
Watch that shock absorber there, Larry. Watch that thing work. That's how rough this bouncy, bouncy, bouncy.
Yeah, I mean, it never quits. And I mean, look, you'll get about 2 1/4 inches. This is where we measure the travel right there. We have that little tie wrap right there that we measure after a run. You'll get about 2 1/4 inches of travel in the corner, and it'll actually go and rebound as you come up off the corner. The shock allowed to come apart.
It's that transfer we talked about, getting forward
But
by.
it never quits moving right there. It's what we call velocity, the speed of the shock.
Whoops, got a car around down here. Turn 2, 98 car.
Casey Kane
Right in front of the leader.
Oh,
Other leaders.
caution is out.
We're on a record-setting day here at Bristol, folks.
We've had 11 cautions.
For cautions.
The record is 14 here in the Channellock 250. Casey Kane going around at turn 2 as a result of casual contact.
How many races has Casey Kane been in here at Bristol? This is his first one, isn't it? First one. That's Robert Yates' car. He's finding Thunder Valley not to his liking.
Well, does anybody pit? If you're on the lead lap, Larry.
With the 70 laps to go, what we have to remember is guys that pitted that last caution lap, as Dick Bergen alluded to, they cannot change any more tires on the caution. You only have 2 sets. But I think Jeff Green, Kevin Grubb, Scott Wimmer, they have made their bed. They must lay in it. I don't think you can give up that position.
Don't even talk about it.
Let's have another look at what happened here. Turn 2.
He just got in there a little too hard. Got the thing back in, came around a little bit, and he tried to save it, and he couldn't, and it just came on around, smacked the outside wall, came right down in front of the leader.
We've watched him. He's been a little bit loose all day long.
Kevin LePage does a nice job to miss him there.
Well, thank the Lord that apron is that wide and flat down there. A lot of room.
Show you this in real time. Been a busy day here at Bristol in Thunder Valley. The parts guys are doing a great business. We'll be right back.